Man, welcome to yet another episode of the Golden Podcast, man. If you don't get it, definitely forget about it. Yeah, so we are out here 24 Landros Mare. That's where we at today, and I'm out here. Letreecha podcast, the biggest podcast in South Africa right now is the Richy B and Joy. If you're saying something else, I don't know. Forget about it.
Did you just say the biggest podcast?
Yeah, I can even stand in court for that.
Why you shout all over?
Yeah. Yeah, Mara, not to that point. Mara, today after this, I get before you buy, you need to be satisfied. Or okay, I can remember they said you must take the red one home because of the see it looks good on you. So
come on.
You good, man.
I'm fine, man. Thank you so much for having me here, man.
Hey, man, I don't want to lie. I'm having cold feet and it's summer.
It's normal. If you don't have that,
Yeah.
that means you tell yourself you're big, and then that's where you lose it.
Exactly. That's
I also have a stage fright.
I told my mentor, Grootman Dukes, Grootman, I don't want to limit myself. I don't want to say sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I want the sky to be my point of view. Hence, I'm so nervous. Like, guys, I'm literally shaking.
And he is. Come on.
You know what I mean? But either way, man, out here, Grootman Richy B, thanks for having you here. Thanks for taking your busy schedule and making time for literature. Siaswa, we're out here, we're sipping, reanwa, riduchi, reareka, mongats.
Wow. Press that button, bro. Press that button, bro. Thank you so much. This looks good, ne?
Yeah.
Ke live before, and then ke bone batho ba rata this one. Lo mongo ke bucket head.
Yeah.
So this is. I was wearing this, and people were like,
Mara, this one is not. This one you got it because of bar yautwanel.
and this one you're buying.
Nagbona yautwanel, abono michiji.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hey, that fit away retsencha so baskar bona reka woman.
What's on there? Fit go book or go RSA. Kenya ka ba ofeng. Ke target ba le ba ile.
Why not touch ba wafeng?
Ke target ba ile reng sham ke sono scap sell something. Ke a botsa ntwana today business it's amajwang. Wa bana? And then I got ya via today akenya ke yena o.
Why?
Kenya ka ba ile right amai. Remember imagine fitla le fitla go plekeng go capital in. Okay, let me not call it a capital in. Go CI.
Yeah.
Hell fit. I told let me do this. I'm sorry, man. Can I put it on silent?
Okay, no problem.
And this is the lady who's coming to the event. We're meeting on the event, Mr. Moruti Majomane. Mansara, ne?
Yeah.
It is squeezing in. Yes, girlie. Ke mo Unisa mo Polokwane. Where are you? Mo Galitos. I'll be with you in maybe 20 minutes. Or get la go eventing. Ke mo podcasting now. Phone la Moruti Majomane. He will pick you up. Phone la Mr. Chase, man. Ke a shooter now, or maybe mfe only 30 minutes. I will come back to you. Sharp. Give that lady who squeezing in. So she's performing. She's performing all comedy night today. So she need. I'm there. I'm definitely there. I'm not a comedian, but just to, remember I am because of a lot of people do banzibaka video just Skomoto, right? And the person who can say who made me who I am today, ke Moruti Majomane. He came to me, it's not anything, it's not any follower.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I was on 200 and something. 200, not 1,000,
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
And
you're sitting on what now?
45K. on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
big shout out to Moruti Majomane.
yeah, shout out to that guy. And now, on Facebook, I think I had 2,000 followers. And when I invited him, he was big. He was like on 71,000.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you now, I'm proud because of that guy. I'm on 400,000 plus. Follow our mama kamuka. Mama kamuka. Sometimes kina lo muchuse chama sharp. Jerita onalo. I agree. Remember yen.
O patela man.
Moruti Majomane kena na chele.
Skanju.
Seras kena na chele.
So oka bona lewe no linyaka ni Moruti Majomane sa linyaki ni kimana nchanchele.
Le nona le tsamalena.
Yeah, when all bona re legal doom.
Let me be honest with you, yeah. I like topic like, but I've never smashed a prostitute, bro.
You kidding?
I'm telling you, and I can tell you, I remember in 2007, when I get to Pretoria, they give me the man. Then bona never it's a norm go bon. But Roja okay sharp. We get into say I capital in Richy, which just Church Street, more Pretoria church. Yeah. So bandrakela, I don't know what is happening. But what's kona ke fitla mo Pitori ke chwa Mokopane, understand? And then when you get there, let me tell you this story, and some they don't believe. Bandrakela ngwanyana ne ratloa, if o reka ngwanyana you ultloga ka mo, you go to this other lana mella le go di room ntsheding. So when I get there, kore e ke fita mo di passaging monyako wa bona ke curtain. You can literally see, or these people are smashing. These people.
While we know you mad.
Yeah, so ke shetse ngwanyana o mora wa fitla kompetong o nna so chicken like a chicken. I wanna sala bona full chicken in your. Full chicken. And lucky enough, what I like about her, she gave me condom. Sharp, ne? Then it's me, I take that condom, sharp, I'm on. When I wear that condom, it's a heal. I get come mono pene. So I get a condom, that dick goes down, like literally like. So, and then I ask her, can you give me a head? Because now I'm struggling. I don't know, fuck 20 rand. I think one 70 or something. It was 70 if I'm not mistaken. So I fuck 20 rand. I come for 20 rand. She gave me a head, and when I was about to wear a condom, it goes down literally like again. You understand? So that lady started to shout or otomon roga now. Funu pepa go to funa. Moshang is cut. Yeah. Or paper, or on your paper. Like when I was like 8 years working. Joe, you're very smart, and I don't know what. King you be them more. But I feel like we're moving too fast. I feel like we're moving too fast. I get pallo. And I was like, but kids, I like a consult after that, or what was that?
But take me through that. I want to understand, or you, it automatically by default, okay, your body, your mind was there, but your body was not there. You understand? So if it is wrong, that transaction.
My body was there, but my mind was not there. Because remember, for you to get erected, you need a mind. Mind tells you that's a boob. Mind tells you that into like it lead. So I think in a hundred buyer, how many Nigerians, how many vendors, how many Tsongas, because I'm Tsonga, remember, how many like smashed here and Kawabuka in one. So, but it was not for the first time. Salaka did tell this other girl, Atwa from Joburg to Mokopane, and it did not. I think it's all.
Atwa from Joburg to Mokopane.
Yeah. So I think so. I think somewhere somehow it's a sign. Remember, sex it's a spiritual thing, bro.
Exactly.
Wanganasend. Ancestors, what's a malwen? Moba bona or more sharp and done.
But will protect her. They will move you away from.
But because of Renardi Mpiane, we force. Kuro bona so kuro nyoko lokela sa so we happily and you don't need to do that. It's like a car. If you want to go somewhere and pick up a nyatsure, a girlfriend or something, kolo yao ya Clara, don't go there. It's a sign.
It's a sign. It's automatically, it's a fast.
Yeah, they tell you don't
Richy
go.
B, where you are, it's not where you're supposed to be.
Yeah,
Right now, you're in a relationship,
I am. Yeah.
and I understand the dynamics of you before doing that. You were still singing. I want us to clear that you were still singing. Ne?
Before I was in a relationship.
Before you when you were experiencing all these things, Moruti Majomane batla go paela, like you were still singing.
So you're going back to Moruti Majomane now?
No, I'm just saying. I can read you one put or
Yeah.
No,
No, I was not singing at that time.
Oh,
I was seeing someone. Just sometimes there's a guy there, but you need to pass through this. You need to learn this. You need to smoke. You need to buy prostitutes.
peer
You need
pressure.
to. Understand?
Yeah.
So I was seeing someone, and yeah, it happened while I'm seeing someone. But fortunate, I've never smashed a prostitute, and I will never smash a prostitute because of why I'm telling you that. Some RSA. Guys, this is how. Go Risik or go Box Street.
Yeah.
You buy a girl, you smash, put it in, all of it. You don't know why she's there. Maybe she's there because of someone is forcing her to be there, or circumstances where after 550 rand or a melek or something.
Yeah.
I don't know if le bayang. Do you think of that or? Why are they do you sometimes ask, or why are you there? Some that are working.
They're hustling like us niggas are starting and everything. She knows. That's why most of the prostitute, I think, according to Kamkoki
Salwaj.
Yeah.
Salwaj.
Now I've never been exposed to them.
How many times?
I've never been exposed to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mara I've been, no, but so. Mara, I've heard stories. Whatever who is like man, understand?
Yeah.
So we pick up these things from their talks. So when I
Yeah.
The problem is I never find myself in those spaces where you would find them. Understand?
Yeah.
The far I've went, I think, is when I see on socials. Maybe when
That's why.
yeah, but then like how you saying it, or out there working says movie.
Yeah.
Understand? They're hustling for their families. They've got kids. The baby daddy is not present. Understand? Because of one thing I've noticed, especially in the podcast industry, the past few months we've been struggling. People, I think maybe they're busy because of Rabudi Dizembing and stuff and everything. But I look at you and I want to learn.
Sure.
I want to be as great as you are and beyond. Understand?
Sure.
Marakabon or no, Richy B, there's something that he's doing and everybody's not doing that.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't want to lie. I don't know. I don't know. Like, there was a time where I was on YouTube. In a week, I want to see this person who drop how many times in a month. But then, you know the saying,
Yeah.
Barre, you create your own lane, you stick in it on a traffic. I think that's what you're doing. You stick in your own lane. You don't care. I can say it.
Track.
One thought. So, like you've created your own lane. You've worked hard to be Richy B.
Sure.
And you stick in that lane. You don't care what's going on in the outside world except for Richy B. How do you keep that consistency?
You know what you see? I don't see it. I don't know. I don't like. I don't see what you see. Okay, for consistency. Okay, Shab, you were saying something.
I wanted you to see it, ne?
Yeah.
I get the words. The podcast have been struggling.
Yeah.
McG went a lot of Shebeshkt. After Shebeshkt, kona leba to didi chila kona dibuya. Wang understand?
Oh.
Okay. But besides that and everything, whether you drop on YouTube or you don't drop an episode, we always on your socials. We always on your Facebook. We always on your TikTok. We wanna see. You might give us a clip, a small clip. Like that's what I believe. You give us a small clip of Skomoto. That's how I know Skomoto. I've never went on your YouTube. I was on Facebook. I saw this clip. I watched it, and the funny thing is, I knew you before Skomoto. I think you were a Kasinyana, so you're having your podcast, and then you were just engaging, and then that's where I started knowing about Richy B and everything.
Yeah.
So now comes Skomoto. Most people know Skomoto even maybe before Richy B, but nah, I was exposed to Skomoto through Richy B and Lejoy podcast. Big shout out on that. You know what I mean? That's where I started noticing, there's a guy called Skomoto. But that's why even on today's poster we said South Africa's #1 podcast. Because yeah, man, you selflessly. It was not about you. You helped someone else to become or maybe live their dream. After Skomoto coming to Richy B and Lejoy podcast, that's when now we started wanting to follow what's going on Skomoto.
Yeah, man. I'm out of words, man. But I'll say this, Skomoto. Shout out to you, Skomoto, man. you played a huge role, more life in Yaga, because of where I go. They say Skomoto, meaning it's a working.
It's a two-way.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Skomoto, okay, it's fine. He's getting bookings now. Like his bookings come to my phone before I refer to the relevant people about booking. Yeah.
You're kidding.
They thought I'm working with him.
They think
so a lot of them both,
yeah.
So each and every day I receive, Joe, Richy, can we have Skomoto's number? Richy, what. And I wish him all the best. I think this day, Skomoto, now he's shining. One day, maybe he clear through the podcast. Most of people won't believe through the podcast. Understand?
Yeah,
so yeah, I can say, coming back to your question, I think consistency for maybe the numbers. It's about consistency and if someone comes to you, Richy, they raped me, I want to talk to community, maybe someone can help me, I listen to those people. I don't focus on celebrities. Celebrities, we know them. Some they're living PR life.
Exactly.
They don't live some celebrities don't live their life. And to
add up on what you're saying, I look at your podcast. The only celebrity I find there is Skomoto. I wanna say
you lied.
I'm telling you. Celebrities on the podcast.
All of them, they are. Yeah? All of them.
But then they become celebrities after they leave you.
Yeah, man.
After you expose them to the public. I get it.
Tracker.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think the power of influence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I must say it's very inspiring because of it doesn't go to your head. You have that thing ring, you always want to give back. Hence you saying when Ufiklara Muto is not here because of they like it. They're here because of certain reasons.
Yeah.
Already before you are Richy B, before you are a podcaster, you are a human being.
Coming from Mukopani, Kantanyana Praga, Mukopani Bakimbek, Marulaneng, Boom City, that's where I come from, ladies and gents. Koleji Boom City, Marulaneng, Koketomilon Wana Kreche, Kokebele Jongona until Kefecha Metric Waga, Ketla Pitori in 2007, 2008, 2007, somewhere there. And my life, my brother, Baba Hoji Lena, they know me. Nagilamuto Twenyang, Kiachwa Tronco.
No bully.
Yeah, Nagilamuto Twenyang, Kiachwa Tronco. Yes, but not. I don't have. Kinalengwe ya kukum. So yeah, Kihuli ki pela di gang.
Yeah.
There is a story about my life where people don't believe. Leba go mahayeng go high. They don't believe or okay Richy boy ki boy they don't know believe chola Richy. My name is Boy. Yeah. And so ki hudile ka mkhomong and Lina I can say I'm the testimony or you know what life ya change mo phelo.
Yeah.
You can live you cannot phela wa phela so. I get mara o thoma o bona dilo la ka life e nngwe nna ne ke phela le group ne re elwa re enwa ke tlhabile a lot of people I stabbed them. Even remember one alone ke stepile mo
But
to
you've
to
never killed
death.
anyone.
No, this one was go hospital I think for a week or something, but when he was coughing the blood was like coming out. I was like, yeah, whenever I think of that guy ngilobona. So I look at myself, I look at the guy, I was like, come on. Waban.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, so but it was more of peer pressure at adolescent and so forth. You understand? So because of go high school for no reason. Next I chabe moto, ngile fear for
High school how no kena ko kae?
go George Lang High School.
Big shout out on that one, big shout out.
Yeah. So I go and until life yake tomilo change when I batomontwara. When I got arrested for stepping someone, that's when I come back from Kidistokis, not from jail. I ever like I said, so nothing.
Juvenile.
Yeah, singing Gwebi was commodity
Holding cells.
Yeah, so I stayed there about a week, but I felt like it's 3 years.
About.
Ngai roba pipi no. I told myself at that time next Chabisi, I think Kiri like selling one about 7.
Yeah.
Ne? About 7. Remember kid waiting, yeah. Ka fitla ke batsebe ke nna kwa kilewana. Ibla bana tabalena ba di etsa bona.
Yeah.
Later on I was not killer, later come my 6. That's when they start to talk to me. Hey, take ya how ya na ke smart. It's like ite kanche.
Yeah.
Ke molekanche. Ke bona gore nyo ntswalla yona dimane nya go etsia. You know, the story I'm not proud of that. It was a learning curve. Somehow I had to go there to see, or you know what? When you go this life.
Yeah.
Now my chomi, let me tell you, I can go like a life ya ka komra.
Yeah, I understand.
If I find you guys trying to fight or lenya go do something stupid, I'll walk away. If I'm better no for level chingwanyana how or for something else, I'll walk away.
Pompada. Go
I don't know star. What like all star.
Oh, kada ka haruni wa ka star.
Yeah, so ke bona ba betha batho na seng ke bethi.
So how the longest time that you've stayed in there, how long?
Not more than a week. I think it's a week.
Or you
But for that
there, holding cells.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then when you go to court, that's when if I say I can't say, but katipa nekito ngwaya.
Yeah.
Nekito ngwaya.
Tipa mo.
So I'm not proud of that, and I feel like a boy child walongo high. While now wabetabat, it's fine, scorer. But where does it take you? You don't even get the medal, jadiness. You don't get anything. While moto, you get to jail. So I don't see any reason for us to fight anymore.
So what was the turning point? Seeing
after jail.
After jail, all do jail. What goes into your mind? Like the adrenaline, like working intellectually, how it no. Getting that turning point, or no, this is not my life.
You know, but a weed, it's more sharpener than motobet. You understand? Ukabulela something or wabeta mut. Look, I'm better. Like, hey, when I scat some shoes, scatwala jolo, I'm better. Ngaswelo jolo, but your weight, it's more strong. So I have a brother, he's an attorney. So every time I have a mantua high, nale sharp. Nale sharp. TP balo attorney. Yeah.
Big shout out on that.
Yeah. So mantua high, napila ali sharp kon. Moiloreng. How we just learn to khwale na khwala di just tsabale. So do only one kamuli selling. Umpurije dama le khwala ndo just tsabale khwala di chu. Oh bozo manzui. Weights are more stronger than a physical attack. So after coming back from there, I was like, okay, manzwana kiakira from that guy. This guy is my brother. He was supposed to fight for me, but he's not doing that. That means I'm on my own and I'm doing shit. Let me try to change. And how do I change?
How do you change? Tell us, how did you change? Like what? Like more now, this is a turning point. I need to change, or I see myself into lumhlaba.
I think it was the group. When I started to come to Pretoria. National Beach, Marner such have a mood.
Kamkopa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nearly 3. Pantlabil, and I think 2 times where Lauren.
Yeah.
Salakarabalas better for Tlavi, so I don't want to be stepped anymore. Yeah. So yeah. After Namo Ertomo college, tertiary level, that's when I started to meet new friends and Balakastekwana, the importance of them.
Oh, that's you moving now from Mokopane
to Pretoria.
Okay, yeah.
That's where my life started to change. And it changed as well musicking. I started to manage artists. I used to manage.
Who was the first artist that you managed?
Should I mention him? This guy.
I want a name. It's either you're giving me a name or Artwell.
He's a DJ.
Kima.
I don't know to talk about it because of we no longer like. Oh. No, not like that. It's a couple like I Rafit. He's a DJ, so DJ. Everyone knows.
Is it a DJ that's in a commercial spaces?
He was about to,
and then what
but
happened?
Because of he thought he's there, unfortunately he didn't make it there.
Maragima.
Wow. No, man, I don't like to speak about people. Clipper. No, man. I'll show you. Sometimes giving people a credit. You don't need to, because of someone like. Yeah, so I don't need to.
Yeah, but I must say, a young boy like myself, growing up from the villages and coming to the townships and stuff, I look at your story. Like as a young black kid, or we go through all the struggles to realize our true potential. To a point more you see, okay, I need to be in the spaces of podcast. How Toma Richy B and the Joy podcast. What was going through your mind?
Oh, remember I said I was managing artists. Yeah. The reason why I started a podcast, my main goal was to interview upcoming artists, those who are not or under are disadvantaged.
Oh yeah.
They're good but they don't have cell phones. They're good but they don't have voice.
They're good but they don't have resources.
I wanted to be the voice. So my first podcast was with this guy, DJ Dakalo.
DJ who?
DJ Dakalo. It's Dakalo SA.
Dakalo SA. Big shout out on that one.
Yeah,
Dakalo SA.
My aim was to actually give artists chance to voice. And I did. Understand?
Yeah.
Then when Otomo I invite you for an example.
Yeah.
But again, social media tomo control.
Yeah.
Arasanyaga this we want this.
Yeah.
Arasanyaga this we want this. But they need to know I'm here to display talent at somewhere hidden. Understand? So
and you speaking of that, sorry to cut you short, ne? You speaking of that. Or but something you need to deliver on them, ne?
Yeah, pressure, social media.
You gave us Skomoto. What's the pressure right now? Pressure on giving us another next Skomoto. Pressure
It's too much. It's too much because of you need to give them what they want. Yeah. And let me tell you, guy, podcast Skomoto. I never said, this one gonna trend or what.
Yeah.
After that one, I was like, Skomoto. Happy no mpucha maga more. Don't understand. No mpucha maga.
Umrekechiri savana chike.
Chitri. Marutlia mosaurara. Shita. Rasa wera. Teka. Mfana kashebu.
Cheke iri savana.
Saburaro nesicha tomo mpucha ditaba. Skipa ke 70,000. Yeah, but I never thought to podcast ile tloba mohol.
Yeah.
And but when you were to milon ziba kayon. I believe Lil now Papa Nchili Tumlinzi Baka podcast that's coming.
But
they're Lord.
But
they used to call my podcast a podcast until it trend to Twitter. Sol Penduga Bafelichar. Which one is this one? Because of on my podcast they literally smashed live.
Yeah.
They fucked. Had sex and I was taking a camera Kanam. No, because of Nigel so one let me talk private privacy
Mo just say YP.
one twara so mola ona ro ka tswela o ke market I mean like company need
I thought in shock
ngila bona ke guys and I was just kidding guys what do you want to do or anything Richy that you want us to do I was like I got anyone this guy came they smashed but that video is smashed on my YouTube I cut it kadia advert ke busha batho ba ngwatse masefa jo but honya go ibona I posted like this lady remember she's a porn star you go to
the lady
a Lil Pudding it's
on
Twitter is there that's where bo batho ba
follows you a lot
you saw it I have it I think I also have it in my phone
it's on YouTube I think
I go YouTube
it's there on your podcast
is not there because no ke bona ka re batlo blog wa and I feel like ngabe ba bona rudage because na ke bona
you saw it live
I was ke levelage ke go pola ke tswere camera so I ngere ke shoot this phone ke yona ke shoot on the podcast ka yona ke tswere phone so ke aba shooter ke Hawaii ke yona
ro phone ke yona ntshiteng Skomoto
ke yona so ke tswere ke yona ka net ke tswere so ke a bona gore ke mona motshwara mo ke bona ka re ke mmone sharp plus ke apere di brele ka level la ka fast ka ke yona o itswe
ke yona
yeah wa motsiba Lil ena ke sho
mara salwam Lil Pudding
no I just talk because of I believe Ora we're happy I think she came back go podcasting for the second time and she's coming now
she's coming
How
do you know she's coming
oh she's gonna come
she's coming you wanna make her come
Joe what's one thing about what let me tell you one thing that I've learned is that I want to talk about ratang okay we put your rata in terms of relationship like the support the one again kinya go just something ngasije Lil Pudding Lil Pudding is my I mean she's my caring ke America mogolen and ha tla no
la berikisha
ke a le butse
la butse la berikisha
ha engwe ngwe ke
mina nga wena
nga muja wa tsela nga muja to direhang a o palo re nga muja because le ena o boletse gore a se ke mogopele and nga se mogopele
man Lil Pudding
ha o palo re nga muja but the problem is that if uja motho o ala sa tlo lebella na sharp there is no respect I'm committed le joy if you check my podcast Richy B and le joy
okay
she's behind when she's behind she's always there
what's what ratang ne the honesty that you have you understand to a point more like that's what you said earlier on or that's why Nesa to Ruarek because of you understand or you here and you want to smash that you understand and picture to Lejoy picture on that one
bafethi fila njela laskaja too much linshele
baska ushie or all village washel
you never know bro this days life le moyo you never know what's ona sonjono le bua
msadi go ona le yena
le boha o sa money au respect a bua high or wa tshwara au tshwarisha fair
wabona mara o ka tseba go diela
you'll never know you'll never know until it happen
oraro ka ntshale gana
o bona yetse ke tlo bolela ka taba ya PR or I'll never fight for a woman basadi ke ba bantshi I can literally go to ikura le na nya mo fi o sa re ke ba le mo fi so I'm saying or anyu yetse ke tlo ka singa se lwele ngwanyana simply because of ke ba bantshi ne but if it happens and then why you never know to react jwang
exactly
you understand so sometimes you cry lo dia di mischeck
so find out
asinga kira ngwanyana cheat
azanga find out wona dole banyina ba barro
azanga ba blind ke tolo bana ba blind
okay your significant other utswa mokopane
ai
mokopane ba loyal
otle mo ba loyal
awa
okikuke wa sele
I had a personal experience le mokopane
khale ke bona ro sha bana are ke ke ba loyila so
I'm kidding I'm joking bona o batsa batokwa o batsa batokwa ibla ne ke sapa ka batokwa o mtsa bra obi o ta bona lena nasa
I'm looking forward to meeting him.
You've never met
I've never ke boletse le yena ka re ke bolelle yena re wa lena le tlwele mfone ka di mobile phone ya ka ke
Atakuna chippies.
ke mo reke di chips le snafe.
Send. Ataba tse dilong kwa mo sniff chippies.
Mboje spirit ka yena ko mucha something. O bolela no. Ba bona mo podcasting ya bana ba bona.
Mojishore. O bula ka Y9, ke Y9, Y12, o bula ka Y man.
Ke ha e kontlong.
Ya ko RDP, o bula ka Y9.
Ka fela itseba.
A ke re ke nto tsa masepala ke tsa RDP ke tsa mahala o tsena o nyaka so ya ke Y9 o do to tsere o motsore bra o ro bana ka Y9 na and plus ka mara ke la ba ntse do mo rekele mo trenya at least a khono tsela
bra o khopela go tšisha ke na le bona video tša hae ne o straight
ma
bro.
That's what we wanna know.
Last time I went there, we shot an episode with Bra Obi, ne?
We
We literally find baby ne le banyana ba bokae? By 2. But let's Bra Obi. Those girls ne ba lwana aba arava ba go le shapo da. Ba matla left right.
find out if he has a person or not.
I will. I'll definitely do that, man.
And you know what's all night? The best advice I can give you on Bra Obi, ne? Like a 12.5. Bupi ngwana. Baska o botsa maka ba re Disney feedini na ba tse Bra Obi. 12.5 o ta o botsa le ena. He 12.5 bupi.
Sure.
Because of when we got the napi le bohobe bo bongwe bo kintse go di kore every cupboard you open there go Bra Obi to kramaka wa bona. Yeah, so Grootman, without wasting any time, because of I know you're a very busy man and you're looking dapper today. Hey, utsana na se ka mga tso mo khwibidu.
Thank you, Mo.
Thank you, more baby. Thank you, more boy. One time.
Mga tso wo tshwanela.
One channel.
Eh,
Ke a leboha.
go pela ba botse go re go reketse mongatse.
Guys, ban reketse mongatse. Emibedi.
Yeah.
O botse go win because of our live people recommended this.
Lot feet.
And then this one ban reketse ona and labona ba reke Letreecha.
Letreecha.
Seaswa. Oh, next time where on your seaswa mo kanto.
Seaswa.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for having me, bro.
Yeah, man.
I
I
really
don't want to
appreciate
lie
it.
to you, ne? I just want to mention something that maybe you don't know as well.
What is it?
You're an inspirational.
Yeah.
When we put that poster there and we said South Africans #1 podcast, even though we're more Arab podcast, Bra Rich,
Sure.
the only podcast we see in Limpopo and is taking Limpopo to the world, it's you. If right now, let me tell you something. If right now McG is gonna call Skomoto, I already know in my heart it's you. Wang understand? And one thing I like about you is you're so humble enough to make sure that you give someone else an opportunity for them to grow, to live wherever Mubaling want. And for that, today, RSA, it's on me. Don't worry.
Sure.
You're sad.
Hey, Travi, where are they?
You're sad. Today was a again. Mara before, bagasamrikshiju. This chief pelotegam. Bagasamrikshiju. Pelotegam. Yeah, pelotegam, Mrs. Chi.
My goodness.
RSS chair, Fitata Dilem. It's contagious, ne? So,
At some point, you made me emotional, bro. Like, you know, sometimes you don't see them until Onomakala would go on. But I really appreciate
you know,
Kamoga support. I appreciate it.
I remember I was sitting at home and things were not going on my way. And then I started saying, like, I'm quitting all this podcast and everything. I'll text on your Facebook. I didn't go to your inbox or anyway. I went straight in your comments and I was like, Grootman, you're inspiring us and continue. And I was out. And then the next morning when I got in and you're like, I'm very humbled. And from there, I started wanting more episodes. You understand? So, energy never lies. You understand?
Yeah.
Whatever that we are is because of through your energy. You understand? So that's why it's says chica,
Hola.
Che, what's my spell? It's Skomoto.
or I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Hey, Skomoto was here, and Skomoto liked Auschi. So I don't know what you can do about that. Oba kopan seventy one because of yeah.
Awanga sumufe mona. Anya ke damane.
Umukisi.
No askimukisi nasanya ke selo na kwate tjuri dama no mongwe na fasitse di 2000 la gae.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was very moody.
That
Mara
time.
ke zamile ke tjere di picture nyana le ene ke re ntshware noka wa gana.
Skomi.
Asikomo ga nne mona.
Or some regular disabana.
O tla na black out na se sharp. No mo tshela re na le majwaleng mabane ene o sa le ongusha. Na se sharp. Yeah, na se sharp.
And one other thing, ne?
Yeah.
Brarich.
Sure.
The bookings just come out, or I understand they go through past you.
Yeah.
Understand? Because of people do understand or what you did and what he did for you. Like, excuse me, I could say is equity trading in some type of way.
Hey, bonga shuwe kasko.
Alina ke tsebile
Abunya gore ke dumele. What is that? What is accrediting? Usarinyela wena.
Okay, ke ra gore a ke ka time ka nako wa nkwa ke re.
Yeah.
E ka mogwana nowe.
We're looking adequate trade.
Equity trading. Ke sekgowa or equity trading. Yeah.
What is
Is Skomoto ki Skomoto ka lebaka la Richy ki lebaka la Richy ke lebaka la Skomoto. You understand? Exactly.
That's what's up.
It's
Yeah.
equity trading. Like, you understand? Exactly. So ke batla understand something. Are you part of his management?
Nope.
Yeah?
Nope.
Palo bete short mo kinyo go bona something. Mo. Kinyo bona something. Tip. What are you going to do?
Nope.
Yeah?
Yes.
I see at the
Just that ke kira the booking just come out because of one ko nine more paging yaka and all number dida and Skomoto jabo abatsebo how to book Skomoto.
Yeah.
Only the fake account chepa. Waban and mine is a genuine number. We want mo Facebook mo try araba nkena just that sometimes for us change because maybe like it's not energy. So so I receive every day. I wanna change la mala. Nga wanna mo WhatsApp every day.
Marona le page and
Richy. I'm not sure.
Any page.
I'm not sure. That na no refer guys. Call Moruti God.
Oh.
Call Moruti
what
God.
do you think his mental state?
There's a question out there on the audience.
But
But what do you think about his mental state?
Nampona kile shop.
Am I right?
Nampona kile shop. What do you think?
If you already know what it is, we're out here 24 Landros Mareba for Tukitaba EU. In a Lebra Rich B. Billionaire. B stand for what?
Beach.
Bounce.
Beach.
Or bitch. Rich bitch.
For sure, get the breast over boobies.
The breast or in?
Over boobies.
Do you like breast or boobies?
What is different? What is the difference? Sorry, chanjo. Na ingira shum. Sorry.
Yay!
Mara sorry, chakitlo bochoro kuchwa.
Skomoto ditswiri.
Uri sorry kanete.
Go back to the question.
That's a try.
Oh, so back to the question. How do you feel about that?
Which one?
I
I mean, like nake sharpener. Tell me, muchi or nake sharpener. How do you define the healthy motor, a psychology motor? I get it. If you're not a psychologist or a therapist, you won't know.
But I want to ask you something, ne?
Yeah.
Can you go on right in net?
Yeah.
Why were no shapil?
No, nake ke moto. Oh, welcome and the guest shop. I ask you what you want to have. That's why I drink my own black label, which is Champions Deserve Champion beer.
Yes, sir.
And you can choose what you want to drink. I don't force you.
Mara, today you're a champion because of Mwatsomu Kwidu or Twanel.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Thank you, yeah.
Ukreke Mwatsu.
There is Letreecha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Avon. I am because of Avona today. Yeah.
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 Manala, a rape ka Manala.
Manala,
Oh, yeah, a
yeah.
rape ka Manala. Sister.
Ke tlo dia wa tseba. O tlo tla ni.
Bafenshine.
Ke tlo dia.
Tomorrow morning.
I don't believe. Kana kuma.
On tshwara nko ntshwara ke bona
A
re
ke tlo
o
tshwara.
O modia mo kae? O modia mo kae?
O tla ba le mo kae?
Ana mo 23 land Rosemary le delicate beach.
Ka khona modia ka hae.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having for taking your time from your busy schedule.
Yeah.
Letreecha, Grootman, Richy B.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Honest tell us
We really appreciate it. I don't wanna lie.
Thank you so much.
I'm humbled.
Sure.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I get to go to Labiani. I get to be Zubile, Kinuile,
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah. Big shout out Buffet. Today we are out here 24 Landros Maria and Grootman Richy B, and it is what it is. And I just wanna say, please keep on streaming Richy B and Joy podcast. It is what it is, and we are humbled and we are blessed to have such a human being out here. Yeah. The phone tell that is safe.
I don't steal. I step.
Yeah.
But I used to step.
The celebrity jelly the togomeleka time kana.
No, mara ke change. I'm a living testimony. Guys, thank you so much. My life is on my page. You can go and see my previous life, and now you'll see the different. There's Richy, there's old Boyki, so there's different.
Can pillar tsamane. Kina le lutse pedi fela Grootman laka. Agar go to ke tshimanga tse mebedi.
Yeah.
O mo khwibidu le bucket head. Polo ba bontsho. Letreecha. Agar.
Yeah.
Polo wa pedi lutse pedi. Polo o re Letreecha.
Literature, siyaswa. One time.
Danko, the last one.
Yeah.
This is the Golden Podcast. If you don't get it, forget about it.
All right, this is the Golden Podcast. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Danko.
Lena lenzere gadi pelo kole tula gadi naga ke jwasha ke. Lena lenzere gadi pelo kole tula gadi naga ke jwasha ke. Ke laula jale bua ke di roga gadi tabo. Ke laula le mutiro ke moswara marapo. Ke tsosha mugubugu banjela le magato. Na ke felo le no ipolaisha malapo. O ka se tjetau wa itle magadi tabo. Ke purile di ketani ke ripile metato. Ke sa tlo senya ga le rata mparenga molato. Ke sa tlo senya la tseba ke fosha le melamo. Ke sotla dinama ga pura le marapo. Nyaga ya le pelo a ke nyage ya nkao. Bapedi ba mbele mo go bia nna molao. A se ka tabogela mo ke tlile ga dinao. Imili ke tse seswai ga isale je dihlano. Le bono gore vela bedi rap ke dinyane. E tlo letela